All right, welcome back. It feels like it hasn't been that long since this fun group has done a podcast right before break. It seems to be their thing. They seem to find a poor adult that just gets yanked into a podcast, and they just don't know what it's going to be. Could it be spicy? Could it be sweet? Could it have a candy shell with a delicious inside? You never know. But this time around, Miss Morenus is here to join these guys, and they are going to bust out some M&Ms. And they all say sharing on them, sharing size. I mean, if it was me, I'd probably eat the entire package myself. But with sharing, it's a beautiful thing because that's what this podcast is all about. Sharing the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. And it's all about food and snacks. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it along to this fine duo that is about to share the snacks with Miss Morenus, rate them, talk about them, as the rest of the class drools over what they brought today. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it along to Austin and Anya.
Welcome back to How's That? Today we are going to be trying M&Ms with our special guest, Miss Morenus.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Thank you for coming, Miss Morenus. Today we have M&Ms. We have fudge brownie, dark chocolate, almond, peanut butter, and caramel.
Sounds delish. I'm excited.
Do you guys want to try rating first which one we think will be our favorite?
Sure. So I really think the peanut butter is going to be my favorite because I really like peanut butter. But I'm not sure about everything else.
Oh, I'm not that big of a fan for peanut butter, so maybe dark chocolate will be my favorite. How about you, Miss Morenus?
So I am a huge fan of peanut butter M&Ms. Those are one of my go-to snacks, but I'm super excited to try the rest of these flavors.
Okay. Austin, do you want to go first?
Sure. So these are the peanut butter M&Ms. They're red sharing size. They have the red M&M with like a Elvis Presley peanut butter hair. Yeah, Anya.
You only took one.
No, I took 3.
Oh, okay. Right. Shall we try?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I didn't really like it.
You're not a fan?
No.
Oh, man, that is delicious. You
Really?
got
I thought they were so good.
the crunchy candy shell and then the sweet chocolate interior with the hint of saltiness of the peanut butter. They just make such a fine combination. Kind of can't be beat.
I'm not the biggest fan of peanut butter, I guess.
All right, that's fair, but you're wrong.
Do you want to try fudge brownie next?
Sure.
They're really big.
Oh yeah, these are like bigger than the peanut M&Ms.
Yes, they are definitely considerably larger. They're like triple the size of a OG M&M.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. It was very sweet. There was like only a hint of brownie.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a little bit of like a gooey texture in the
Yeah.
middle, and it didn't quite deliver on that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would give this maybe a 6 out of 10. Peanut butter, though, 10 out of 10.
Yeah. I'd say I'd give the peanut butter maybe a 9 out of 10. But I'd give the fudge brownie like a 6 or a 5. I'm still a little confused about where like the brownie, how they even make the flavor. Because me personally, like I'm gluten-free, so I'm allergic to wheat. But there isn't any wheat products inside of it. So I've always been kind of confused on how they make the flavor.
If you crack it open, like I just ate half of one here, you can see that there is something in the center that looks like a teeny tiny piece of brownie in there, but it's almost like it's just a different texture of chocolate.
I think so, yeah.
If you chew it really slowly, it's soft. Do you want to try caramel next?
Sure. Oh, I think I broke the box again.
Austin is struggling on opening this M&M packet.
Yeah, this is definitely a struggle right now.
Okay, Austin, you work on those. Let's try almonds.
Oh, I
until
got 'em
then.
open. I got
Oh, you
'em.
got it?
Yeah. Oh, these are even bigger.
Oh.
Wait, these are actually massive.
These are quite large M&Ms.
And they're lumpy.
Yes.
Oh, wait. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, these are really good.
Yeah, they're good. It took me a while to find the caramel, but at the end, there was a little bit of caramel.
Yeah, a little bit of caramel. It does come later though. It's like a kick at the end. I'm trying to decide how I feel about these. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're gooey.
Yeah, this has the gooiness in the center that the brownie was missing. But
Yeah.
did it take too long for that gooiness to arrive?
Yeah.
I feel like from the way I bit it, I kind of like got the caramel kind of early. So I think it really depends on like how you eat it.
Yeah, if you look at the cross section of this one, it definitely does have that sticky gooiness in the center. So, I would give this like a 7 out of 10 for me. How about you guys?
Maybe like a 6 out of 10.
I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. I really liked it.
Okay.
Let's try almond next. So they're definitely shaped like an almond.
Yeah.
Definitely. I've got one big one and one kind of small one, so maybe this one has half an almond in it.
I feel like it's just me. I never realized that the other M&M flavors were actually this big. Because the other M&M flavors, the original ones, they're
Yeah,
always
they're
like
really
they're
small.
small.
Yeah.
But like
Looks
all
like
the
these
others,
M&Ms are skipping their diet. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, that's the crunch.
you can definitely taste the almond.
Yeah.
I like that though.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
like they
tasty.
have like they've made the almond more crispier and then put it into the M&M.
Definitely, and it kind of reminds me of the peanut M&M. Like you get that nutty texture, but surrounded by chocolate. It's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Me personally though, I don't really like almonds. I like peanuts better. But
Okay.
these are still like really good. These are a lot better than I expected. So
Yeah, I would give this an 8 out of 10. I think.
same, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I guess me too. And last we have dark chocolate. It's like a red M&M holding a piece, like a big chunk of chocolate in a purple packaging. Oh, these are small. They're so tiny.
Oh yeah, these are the size of the OG M&Ms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are small. These look like just normal M&Ms. So
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
oh, the only difference is they say M dark on it.
Yeah, because they're
Yum.
dark chocolate. I would say I would give this a 10 out of 10. I think these are the best ones.
Really? I like dark chocolate, but I definitely prefer milk chocolate to dark chocolate. So these you kind of got to be in the mood for, I think. These are,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
these aren't an anytime snack for me. I would want to be craving dark chocolate. So I would give these a 6 or 7 out of 10.
Yeah, right now I'd probably give it like a 5. It just really wasn't like my thing. If it was a different time, I probably might have given it like a 9, maybe an 8. Yeah, it really depends on like the time of day.
Yes.
I could have these any time of the day. I love like the dark chocolate candy bars or chocolate bars.
Interesting. Okay. Do you prefer it to milk chocolate?
No.
Okay, you're still a milk chocolate girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. After you've had a rich dinner or something, dark chocolate is kind of nice as a little bit of a, I don't want to say palate cleanser, but something to kind of, a little bit of sweetness to counter a savory meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know about 8 o'clock in the morning. These are, that's not my time for dark chocolate, I think. But peanut butter M&Ms I could eat any time of day. Those are my go-to candy.
Do you guys want to rate them? Which one was the best to the least? Like
Yeah.
the worst? Miss Morenus, you want to go first?
Sure. So my top is definitely going to be the peanut butter M&Ms. Those are a winner for me. Next, surprisingly, I wouldn't have expected this going in, but the almond were a close second for me. Those were really tasty and better than I was expecting. After that, I would probably say the brownie, then the dark chocolate, then the caramel. Yeah, I don't. The more I think about it, the caramel wasn't really doing it for me, but yeah, the almond was a very pleasant surprise.
Oh, that's cool. Austin, what do you think?
For me, it was more of the opposite. I'd probably say peanut butter, then caramel, then maybe almonds, fudge brownie, and dark chocolate.
For me, I like the dark chocolate the best, then caramel, then fudge brownie, then almond, and then peanut butter.
Okay, you're wrong, but everybody's entitled to their wrong opinions. So,
Miss Morenus, what is your favorite chocolate and candy?
so unsurprisingly, my favorite is Reese's peanut butter cups. Those are definitely like just so soothing and comforting for me. I also do like a Snickers bar and a Twix bar and a Crunch bar. I'm a chocolate fan myself. As far as other kinds of candy, I like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
I do like sour candies every once in a while. But yeah, nothing beats a nice chocolate bar.
Yeah.
I like Twix and Sour Patch candies.
Okay.
I really like sour candies. Like, me personally, I don't know. I really just don't find things sour. It's weird because, like, some people, they can eat really spicy food. I can eat really sour foods. Like, sometimes for breakfast, I'll just eat a lemon.
Really?
Yeah.
So when I used to teach AP psychology when I taught high school, we had a unit on the five senses and how we perceive the five senses. And an activity that I did is something called a miracle berry. You can buy them on Amazon, and basically you put them in your mouth and you make it coat your tongue. Like, you have to leave it in your mouth for a few minutes while it dissolves, and you have to make sure it hits all of your tongue. And it changes your sour receptors so that anything sour tastes sweet. So you can like bite into a lemon or a lime and it tastes really sweet. That might be a cool episode for you guys to try one time.
I've heard of those. Oh, that's cool. We can try that next time.
We should try that next time.
And a little quick story. Last time Austin had those sour spray candy, I think he almost lost his voice.
Oh, yeah, the first episode from
Yeah.
the sour candy. But I also feel like whenever we do, like, the best ones first, or, like, the strongest ones first, like we did last episode,
Yeah.
we had, like, the strongest
Spicy.
spice first, it really changes, like, how you view everything else and can change your rating.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
kind of got to go
Yeah.
from most mild to the most extreme.
So I think if we're doing this again, we should probably start with, like, the dark chocolate and then, like, the almonds and go more and more extreme.
Yeah.
Miss Morenus, what was your favorite, like, childhood food?
Favorite childhood food, like any kind of food, or
Yeah, any kind of food.
I have always loved pasta. That was definitely my favorite food as a kid, and it's one of my favorite foods as an adult too. Obviously, I eat it with different sauces and prepared differently now. But yeah, I really love pasta, and I also always loved mac and cheese. Like, I love a good homemade mac and cheese, but there's something so comforting about like Easy Mac or Kraft mac and cheese, the super gooiness and cheesiness of it. That's definitely one of my top foods.
Yeah, I have those Annie's mac and cheese.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Yeah. What about you?
Oh, I also really like my mom. She makes homemade mac and cheese sometimes.
Nice.
And it's really good.
Nice. Yeah. I've been vegetarian since I was 11 years old. So most of my favorite childhood foods are going to be vegetarian foods. But yeah, some of my other favorite foods, my family always went to the Jersey Shore on vacation. So some of the foods that remind me of there are like foods tied to memory for me. So funnel cake on the Jersey Shore or like a custard on the Jersey Shore. Those are definitely like, you know, if I had to rank my top 10 all time. I'm also a huge fan of everything bagels. Those are
Oh, my mom makes those homemade too sometimes.
really. The thing is though, not everywhere that makes everything bagels puts salt on them. You gotta have the salt on an everything bagel. That's what makes it so tasty, is that little bit of salt. So
Yeah, always, like, whenever my parents go shopping, I always ask them to get an everything bagel.
nice. Yeah. Do you like it with salt?
I haven't really tried it with salt.
Really? Okay, you're missing out. You got it. The ones at the store, like the grocery store, aren't gonna have the salt on them. But some bagel shops will, and you gotta get like that, like pretzel kosher salt. It's so good.
Oh, okay. I'll try it next time.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having me on this podcast. This has been so much fun getting to taste all these different types of M&Ms. I think this is a great idea for a podcast, sampling all these different types of foods and getting different people's take on it. So it was definitely a pleasure to be here, and thank you again for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Of course, anytime. If you want to try anything else, you know who to call.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. That's going to do it for me and Anya. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. The views and opinions expressed in these recordings do not necessarily reflect the views or position of Herricks School District. Bye. Have a good week.